captains and why you selected the 5 players you selected?
Well, we had a team vote. I want this to be about the players, and our players voted on them, and I was very pleased with their selections.
When you look at what you're ready for, do you feel like, okay, it's all done? You feel like all the adjustments are done? You feel like they could take the field?
Well, I think we can take the field. You never feel totally 100% ready as a coach. There's always the what-if game you play in your mind, but we've gone through so many situations. I think even if we see something that we haven't maybe shown our team, our guys will be ready to handle it and be able to adjust on Saturday.
What do you want to polish up today?
Well, it's continuing to put in our game plan, both offensively, defensively, and special teams, just refining it against all kinds of different looks.
If you win the coin toss, defense or offense?
Got to find out Saturday night. You got to come up. We'll likely defer.
Is there any concerns? Like I know in camp you kind of maybe didn't hit as much as you would because you want to keep everybody healthy. Any concerns like that in your mind?
No. I mean, we hit as much as we had planned. The difference was we didn't tackle to the ground, which is the last, 7, 8 years or so that I've been coaching. That's what we've done is we've saved the tackle to the ground part of scrimmages to live scrimmages. The rest of the time we only get it in selected areas. But that doesn't mean you hit any less. You just go full speed. You reduce the opportunity for catastrophic injuries.
In terms of fan viewing, let's just take offensively. Is it just, we've heard so much about the spread, is it score as much as you can?
Well, absolutely. I mean, we're going to try to score every single possession we have it. There's different situations in a game. If you get into a 4-minute situation where you've got the lead and you want to run the clock out, we're not going to go as up-tempo. There's a lot of other strategies that are involved. We will change our tempo. We will, at times we'll be ultra fast. Other times we'll just be no huddle and we'll slow it down a little. So it's all about the situation in the game.
In terms of defense, from a fan perspective, not knowing the whole thing about the 3-4 and what the changes are, is it big play, I'm blitzing every time, or just an overall view?
I mean, we'll be a pressure-oriented team. That doesn't mean we're going to be bringing 7 guys every single snap and playing zero coverage. What we will do is we'll have a lot of movement on defense. We'll use a lot of disguise. By basing out of an odd man front, we can bring any one of about 9 guys in a pressure fairly close to the line of scrimmage. So the quarterback, the offense has to be able to account for that. We'll bring it judiciously, and if it's working, we'll keep bringing it more.
I've heard you in other interviews say, not butterflies, more excitement and anticipation. What are you going to say to the team to make sure that they don't have butterflies, because it is a whole new system and a whole new coaching staff and a whole new year?
Well, we're going to talk about our preparation, and sure, you want that butterfly feeling, you want that excitement, but the fact that we've prepared well, I want them going in with a lot of confidence. In order to play this game at a high level, in my opinion, you got to play with emotion. I think butterflies are part of that. It drives that emotional flow that you need to have to play the game with excitement. Obviously, you've got to be able to focus, and you do that through your preparation out of practice.
A big conundrum in your head maybe is the kicking game. Is it still Quentin Brashear's in your head to start the game?
If we were to play today, it would probably be Quentin, but we still got to get through the week. So, Blake's pushing him, Andrew's pushing him. We'll see how it goes, the rest of this week.
Coach, I noticed there are a couple of scouts out here. Is that a good thing for the program, that the players to see that guys are interested in Fresno State, especially coming off of last season?
Oh, absolutely. You look at our current players in the NFL. I think we've got about 23 current NFL players. NFL scouts know that there's going to be good football players here. And so we absolutely welcome NFL scouts to come to our practices so that they can see our players. I think we put our players in positions that are going to directly translate to what the National Football League's looking at. So part of our recruiting pitch is come to Fresno State if you want to play in the National Football League. And obviously, as evidenced by the scouts coming here, they know where they can find some guys, and we'll continue to foster those relationships.